Namaskar, everybody, and welcome back to Journey Through Wellness. I'm your host, Shalini.
And I'm Andy, and I hope you guys are ready to stretch a little. Well, though I was thinking I could stretch, but I can promise I'll reach my toes. So,
Well, it's a good to start, Andy, because we are going to work on that today, and we are exploring something that affects every part of our lives, our mind body connection, and how Ayurveda, yoga, and breath work, the ancient Indian trio, work together to bring us balance and energy.
and who would better to guide us through this than someone who lives, breathes this wisdom, Neelam Madaik from Sri Sri School of Yoga in North America.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaskar. Neelam ji is a senior faculty member, yoga teacher, and one of those radiant souls whose calmness is contagious. She's taught worldwide. She was an integral part of the World Culture Festival in New Delhi and has inspired thousands through yoga and meditation.
And to add to that, Neelamji has served for many years as a full time traveling teacher for the Art of Living Foundation and is a teacher of happiness program, Yes Plus course, Sahaj Samadhi meditation course, Art Excel, Yes course, and Sri Sri Yoga course. She is accredited with Yoga Alliance as an ERYT 200H for Sri Sri Yoga. Welcome, Neelam ji. So happy to have you here with us today. Namaste.
Well,
Thank you for inviting me. Namaste.
so, Neelamji, let's start with this. We often treat yoga, breath, and Ayurveda as separate things, but really, they are parts of one whole, right? That's like one thing. And how do they complement each other?
Yeah. So let's first understand what yoga. What is yoga? Usually people think that yoga means asanas. Actually, yoga comprises of asanas, pranayamas, meditation, wisdom. Right? So it's a everything all together is yoga. Yoga is not asanas. Okay. And whereas Ayurveda is the science of life. Ayurveda deals more with diet and lifestyle.
Hmm.
And diet means food. Food is a source of energy.
Right.
Breath is a source of energy. Right? This body, the fuel for this body is what? Food. And that's what Ayurveda is talking about.
Hmm.
Right? Diet. So all this is one. They are not separate. They are like a chair has a four legs. All of this is part. Okay, they are like limbs. So you cannot say that Ayurveda is separate, yoga is separate. They are like a brother sister. They're together. So you cannot separate them.
Hmm.
Wow.
Mhm.
So basically, if we are, talking in layman's term, yoga is probably, relating with the body, Ayurveda nourishing it, and the breath connecting it all like a perfect synced orchestra, right?
Exactly. Yes, you said it right.
Yeah. Beautifully, you have summarized this, Andy. And and when I was hearing to you, and then I realized that one instrument goes off tune, the whole melody shifts.
Hmm.
So they are very much interconnected.
They all have to be in unison.
Yes. So Neelamji, I have heard that you often talk about balancing energy, especially through pranayama. So how does our breath really influence our mood and energy levels? Can you explain that?
Yes. So breath, I would talk here little more subtler than breath is our prana.
Okay.
So prana is life force energy. When this prana, when the life force energy in us is high, we are very happy. We are energetic.
Hmm.
We can conquer anything. But when this prana, the life force energy in us is low, then we are depressed, we are sad, we are negative. So this is the role of the prana which help or which uplifts us or which makes us feel low. So the moods are also connected with the prana. Have you noticed when the prana, when the energy is high, then our moods are very good. We are happy. But
Hmm.
when this prana, when this energy is low in us, then we are negative. We are complaining.
Hmm.
We are angry. We are frustrated. So there is the role of the prana. And when we manipulate breath, you know and we call it as prana pranayama, and which help us to increase the energy in us, and it helps with the mood swings also, because breath is a connection between body and mind, you know
Very,
Uh-huh.
very important, right?
so we have to know how to deal with the breath, how to work with the breath, and increase our energy in our system. And
Mm,
that's what is all, in Art of Living we teach
Hmm.
about how to increase the energy level, how to increase the prana in our system.
right.
Wow, that's amazing information, Neelamji. So I've noticed, something about myself. So when I'm stressed, I generally tend to hold my breath without even realizing it. So right now, even, when we are having this conversation, I'm a little tense, so I'm holding my breath.
Yeah, when the breath is long, when the breath is deep, it's slow. Actually, we are activating our parasympathetic system, nervous system. And then, when the breath is like, as you said, it's tight, it's shallow, then we are more anxious, we are more tensed. Yeah. So, learning how to use the breath, how to work with the breath, we can change anything,
Beautifully
change
said.
all your moods.
And like I said, sometimes all we need is just one conscious deep breath, and it's like hitting that refresh button, and then we are all energized.
Breath is a secret. A couple of years ago, when I moved to this country, 18 years ago, when I started teaching yoga, nobody talked about breath,
Hmm.
pranayama. They were all focused on just doing postures, and that were also very fast, like a exercise. It was not even a real, like a practice of yoga. It was like moving from one asana to another, like in a speed. And I was like, nobody talks about breath here. Nobody's connecting breath. Oh, wow. That is not yoga.
Right.
No. So it was quite amazing. But I'm so happy that today people in yoga studios also are teaching and talking about breath.
Right. So, Neelam ji, now we are talking about so much breath and yoga. So let's make this real this time. Like,
I hope you don't ask me to do the postures. Anyway,
well,
yeah, go ahead.
not posture, but something like that for all our listeners and viewers who are watching us and listening us right now.
Yes.
They're driving or maybe they're at home. Can you share a short breathing exercise, if not yoga, which they can safely try together at home just by listening to you?
Yeah, sure. So, I love this technique, which is called Brahmari in Sanskrit, and you can call humming bee in English. It's a very simple technique, yet very powerful. So, all the listeners who are listening to me right now, I don't recommend you to use your fingers, but you can also make this sound without using your index finger. So, I'm going to demonstrate in a two-way. First, you can just simply close your eyes and sit up tall wherever you are and take a deep breath in and exhale, relax the whole body. And take another deep breath in. And as slowly as you can, exhale. Now breathe in and we'll make a humming sound. So breathe in. Hmm. Relax. We'll do a couple of rounds. Breathe in. Hmm. Another deep breath in. Hmm. And wherever you are, you can open your eyes if your eyes were closed. So another way to do this technique is,
Mhm.
you can take index finger and place your index finger here at on your cartilage,
Mhm.
and you press this gently in and out. You breathe in on exhalation, you make a humming sound and press this, push it in, out. Mm. You can close your eyes if you are at home. You can close your eyes and continue taking few deep breath in and exhale. You make a sound. Mm. Mm. Breathe in. Mm. And you can relax your hands and palm facing up. And you can open your eyes.
Wow, I feel like I just took a, short
Now,
mini vacation in the 60 seconds actually.
yeah, it's a very powerful technique which helps to calm your nervous system, even activate your vagus nerve. And so, anytime you're feeling little too much thoughts in your heads, just do 3 to 5 breaths of humming bee,
Mm.
and you will feel that how your nervous system calms down.
Wow.
Very
It
powerful technique.
it is true. While I was doing it, and earlier I had different thoughts coming in. When I was actually doing it, I'm not just saying for the sake of saying,
Mm-hmm.
but truly, like everything calmed down, and I'm like really focused. Um, and the
And
second time when you said that, put your index finger and do like push and push and push and push out. I think that's a great way to teach kids doing Brahmari that way. It's kind of a game for them, and then they do this technique also.
Mm-hmm.
And one more secret about this today, a lot of people are facing a problem with sleep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This breath helps with the sleep also. So doing few rounds of Brahmari, where you'll see your sleep will become better and better. So it's a beautiful technique and very simple, right?
So, Neelamji, for someone juggling work, family, and endless to-do list, right? What's one simple yoga or Ayurvedic habit that can help restore balance daily?
Let's talk on yoga. I would say for yoga,
Mm-hmm.
I would do a Sukshma Vayam, or it's called like desk yoga. Because today we are really overusing our eyes, even for entertainment, even for relaxing. If we want to relax, we pick up a phone and scroll through Instagram and Facebook, right? So even the relaxing is so tiring these days. So one simple, we have a very good desk yoga. I don't know if we have that much time, but one simple thing I would just say, just Take a break, blink your eyes for 30 seconds. Blink, 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 blink. Keep blinking your eyes for 30 seconds and give it a break to your eyes. Squeeze your eyes, open them wide. Squeeze, open. Squeeze, open. Now roll your eyes. You can make circles with your eyes, and then you do anti-clockwise. Yeah, and one more time you can squeeze open, squeeze open. No, so just simple.
Mm-hmm.
Just and there is a full sequence of for the desk yoga. You can find it on YouTube. You can do that. It's very good. But these few things you can do to relax your eyes. And in terms of Ayurveda, I would say daily routine. Very simple thing, which I started implementing myself, then I can tell you also, is sleep on time.
Mm-hmm.
Eat on time. Even if we make this shift, our health can really change a lot. Just eat your breakfast whatever time, same time every day, 8, 12, 6. It's a good time to have your meals per Ayurveda, and it's a good time that we sleep early. By 9 o'clock we should really shut down everything and sleep and get up early. Waking up early brings better health. So this is the simple thing I would say. Just eat on time, sleep on time.
So these
Definitely.
minor changes, if one can, incorporate in their life, they can, get so much of energy for that whole day.
Yeah, and having that routine is really important. And these exercises which you told, like desk yoga or breathing exercise, they are all free because breathing is free. We go to gym and we take membership and spend money there. We can just do it at home, absolutely free.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Neelamji, tell us a bit about Sri Sri School of Yoga and what makes this programs unique ones.
Yeah, this is my favorite. Shishi Yoga, it is a holistic approach, and it is founded by Gurudev Shishi Ravi Shankar, and who is the founder of the Art of Living. And the Shishi Yoga, this whole program is designed by Gurudev. As I said, we take a holistic approach here, including body, breath, and mind. Like we say, yoga is a union of body, breath, and mind.
Mhm.
And this whole program, we actually, it's a complete integration of body, breath, and mind. And we teach asanas, we teach pranayamas, we take wisdom from the ancient text, yoga nidra, meditation. That's what makes Shishi Yoga very unique and different. you know it's not We are not just taking one limb, like, okay, we are just taking asanas. No,
Mhm.
we are taking all the limbs of yoga together to have that complete inner experience, going inward. Self discovery is here. It's not just doing asanas and getting flexibility and strength, which is good, which we do also, but doing those asanas and pranayamas, we want to go inward for the self discovery. And that's what is shish yoga, and that makes it unique. And as a Gurudev says, the mission for the school is to give the knowledge of yoga in its purest form.
Right.
Mhm.
That is the beauty. That's what I love about Shish Yoga. There's no manipulation. There's no like uh, fragmentation, taking only one part of it. No, you will get a complete holistic experience with Shish Yoga, and that makes it unique. And I'm so happy that today people are looking for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we totally love that this holistic approach and the way you have explained, because we, like normal people like us, we get confused. Okay, if it is yoga, it's just only yoga doing posture. So thank you so much for explaining that in detail, and then so that our audience can better understand that.
Absolutely. So, Neelam ji, you have traveled the world teaching yoga and breath work. So, what's one thing that you have noticed people everywhere are seeking the most?
Happiness?
Wow. Okay. In pursuit of happiness.
Yeah. And which is connected to love also. So, yeah, I would say happiness.
Mm, true. We keep searching for this happiness everywhere, and when we think that okay, we'll find this thing and that will make us happy, but it's right within us, right there. That's where we just forget to look, right?
Yeah, and another thing also I would add to it, maybe make it two, connection with the self.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Today, people are looking, they want to connect with the self, they want to know who they are. So, there is that thing also, there is a longing for that. Connect with myself,
Okay.
connect with my body, connect with my mind, because people have be feeling very disconnected from their body, their mind, their self. So, they are feeling incomplete, you know and so people want to go inward. Who am I want to know, I want to connect with the self. Yeah, that is another thing, and which will bring the happiness when you connect with your happiness, because you are source of happiness, you are source of love and joy. Once you connect with yourself, all this is going to be there.
Absolutely. I think, that's a very important thing that you actually said. So happiness is, something that you don't have to go and look outside, it look within you, look at you and try to, get much more invested in yourself. So before we wrap up, what's your message for our listeners and viewers who want to start their journey toward balance and wellness?
Mm. Yeah, I would say start small, be consistent, you know so anything, even small thing like eating with awareness, eating on time. Smart Gurudev says, don't take a commitment for a longer period of time. Take a commitment for small. Like you take commitment for 1 week. Okay, for 1 week, whatever you wish. Start one. Don't take commitment for too many things. One thing. Okay, I am going to sleep on time, but be consistent with that. And if you fail with your commitment, it's okay. You can restart.
Hmm. Yeah.
And that's, I'm talking from my experience. I have failed many times with my commitment, right? But redoing it, and one day it becomes your nature. It becomes effortless. Then there is no effort in it. It is part of you. So small, consistent.
Okay. Well, that's a wonderful knowledge nugget, I would say, being consistent and taking small steps. I can relate to that personally. If you say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this," if I say I'm gonna do this thing for like 1 year, that's not happening. So this is a key, and I think I'm gonna take that with me for sure as a learning lesson, as a wisdom bite for myself. That take small steps and be consistent on that. And thank you so much for sharing all this knowledge about breath, yoga, and yoga is just not yoga postures. It's
It's
everything. It's a holistic approach. So thank you so much for talking to us and explaining that to us today.
And
Thank you.
for all our listeners who are listening or who are watching right now, I think the two things that I have learned from this is small steps and consistency. And then, deep breath is something that I have learned also right now. That I did the Brahmari, so that was definitely helpful. So make sure you feel the calm and carry it with you through your day.
And that was Journey Through Wellness, exploring the mind body connection with the amazing Neelam Madaik ji.
And join us next time as we dive into another aspect of holistic living only on Should Desi Radio. Until then, breathe, smile, and stay centered.
Much
Thank you. Namaste.